Hey, welcome to episode 3 of On the Trail with Senator Steve Hobbs. That is me. I'm, of course, with my co-host and campaign manager, Nisha.
Huh?
Hey,
Oh,
why are you so tired?
Oh my god. Well, the sign waving, 6 a.m.
Yeah.
It's getting to me a little bit, but it's still fun. I still
right.
enjoy seeing your bright and shiny faces out there. Bro.
Yeah, a lot of waves and honks and thumbs ups, and some of you are telling me that I'm number 1. And by the way, it's this finger.
That's the only one I want to see.
This finger is
or
number
this
1.
This one's
yeah, that
good
one's
too.
also acceptable. But this one right here, not acceptable.
Stop it.
No.
Stop
It's
it.
kind of mean.
Especially when we're out here working, 13-hour days just about?
Yeah, not longer than that.
Yeah.
We go 6, and then sometimes we go to 7, 8 o'clock.
Yeah. So we're out there knocking doors, and guess what tomorrow is? Guess what?
Election day?
Woo! Yes.
It's an important day.
Very, 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 very important that you fill out that little circle right by the name that says Steve Hobbs and get that ballot in by tomorrow.
Or today, if this ends up being on Tuesday, but
It'll be Monday.
according to our excellent producer, it should be Monday. I hope. Now, again, if you want to contact us, just email us at this email address right here.
info@electhobbs.com.
Or call, right?
Yep. And we got a number here. It's 425-334-5524.
That's right. And we will answer your emails and answer your phone call questions. So, with that, we have a pretty good show, right?
Yeah. Today we've got Billy Wallace with the laborers here to chat with us. The full name is the Washington State Building and Construction Trades Council.
His organization is part of that.
Okay.
He's part of the laborers
overall.
And
there's a lot of groups.
It's a lot of groups, but it's great because it gives us another perspective. So in my race, unlike other people running around here, I have the support of both business and labor. In fact, last week I got the endorsement of the Association of Washington Businesses, and I have the support of labor. And so that is not easy to do. And what Billy's going to do is he's going to talk to you about what he does and what I've done for unions in general. Because you've already had an episode where we talked to some of our local businesses. Shane from last week, you heard him. And we're going to have probably another business person and of course other people. So with that, should we hear what Billy has to say?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Hey, welcome to Just Talking with Steve Hobbs. I'm here with my good friend Billy Wallace. Billy, how's it going?
Yeah, it's going great, thank you, sir.
So
Appreciate you asking.
Billy, what do you do?
I am the political and legislative director for Washington and Northern Idaho District Council of Laborers. And we have we just went over 13,000 members this last week, so we're growing and getting stronger.
That is awesome, and it's not just one. Now the laborers as a whole, they're broken down to different locals that do different things, right?
That's true. We have 292, which is here, the local here in Everett. We have 242, which is King County, Seattle.
Right.
252, that's Tacoma and the Peninsula. 335, Vancouver.
Okay.
348 is Tri-Cities in Central Washington, Yakima up through Wenatchee. And then we have 238, which is the Spokane, extreme eastern Washington and northern Idaho area. So we're spread out quite a bit.
So people ask this question because I like to go to a group and tell all the endorsements I got. Of course, I'm endorsed by the laborers, which is great. But people say, well, what are the laborers? What do they do? I mean, they're everywhere, right?
We are.
See them all the time on the road.
Right now, especially, it's our busy season that we have this summer. I mean, for the people that live here in the Lake Stevens area, our members are out there working on the trestle right now for the next, I think we have 4 weekends left, 3 weekends.
Right. All the repaving we're doing.
Absolutely.
I did that. I put the money in for that. Yeah.
I helped him.
That's right.
But our members are everywhere right now. All the projects that you see going, if they're union, you're going to see laborers, a handful up to maybe 20, depending on how big the project is.
A good chunk of the commercial jobs are also labor as well, right?
A lot of those are. The companies that are signatory with the laborers are mainly the bigger, larger companies. The Atkinson, the Sellens, and they do majority, probably if not 90% of the work in downtown Seattle. So that we have many members that are just. I mean, we can't find enough people right now.
Right.
Our apprenticeship, we found out last week at our district council meeting that we have 0 apprentices and a couple of openings that we can send out.
It's because we've
And
done so much work, right?
There's so much work going on. It's been amazing.
In fact, if there's a young person listening in on this podcast, they'll take it, right?
Absolutely.
What do they need to do?
If you want to get a hold of the laborers local in your area, whether it's Seattle, Everett here, call 292. The other locals I mentioned. If nothing else, look up the Washington Northern Idaho District Council. Give us a call there, and we'll be more than happy to give you the numbers to whatever area you're living in if you're looking for a career. Because this is a career. We have a 6,000-hour apprenticeship program. You start out at $23.60 an hour, I believe, here in the Western Central collective bargaining agreement, and over 6,000 hours. You start that out, and every 1,000 hours you move up, so you get up to the top rate. So
what's the top rate?
our total package, fringe package, and everything is a little over $46 an hour now.
Wow.
Yeah, our total fringe package, I believe, is $11.63.
And what does what if I want to be a laborer? What would I be doing? I've seen them paving roads. I've seen them even the flaggers, but
We
they
lay
do all
pipe.
kinds of jobs, right?
Yeah, we lay pipe. We do asphalt. We do asbestos abatement, removal, cleanup, pour concrete. I mean, we have at the state labor with LNI. I'm sorry, we have 166 different scopes of work, I believe, that fall under the labor scope of work.
Wow.
And our training facility over in Kingston is one of the top facilities in the nation when it comes to training apprentices.
So tell me what you do for the organization.
Basically, legislative, political and legislative. We try to coordinate what we can do with Olympia, working with you, Senator King, the House side as far as transportation goes. That's our bread and butter. But we also look at protecting the prevailing wage here in the state. We look at strengthening apprenticeship. Those are my top, I'd probably say my top 3 biggest things that we do in Olympia.
And just so the listeners know, very briefly, prevailing wage. What does that do for?
Well, prevailing wage, it basically levels the playing field in the state of Washington. And you might come in and you can bid, pipe, concrete, materials. Maybe you have materials for your contract you have left over from another job. But you will pay your laborers, your carpenters, your operators, you will pay them the same rate. Everybody pays the same rate to level the playing field. If you're going to beat somebody out, you're going to do it because you're better, you're more organized.
And that's so that people are getting paid a living wage.
Absolutely.
Basically, and they're not being undercutted.
There's companies out there that would let you work for free if you would.
Yeah.
Trust me. Back in my former life as a compliance officer, there were guys that would they try to get away with paying half the prevailing wage, report 40 hours, but pay them for 20.
And I know there's this argument out there that, we don't need labor anymore, we don't need unions anymore. But Billy, you can tell me, I know you've been out there. There are some instances where some businesses haven't been that kind to some workers out there, right? You've had to step in. There's some bad actors out there.
There are bad actors, and we try to go after them. We have a compliance arm now, and we act as an interested third party to do that. We can pull certified payrolls. We can make sure that you're paying people right. We have hotlines into LNI. They have investigators. So we're out there watching, and we're going to make sure that everybody, and all it does, it helps everybody, whether you're union or non-union. It helps everybody because taxes are being paid into the state, being paid into federal, unemployment securities. All those are being paid into the way at the level they're supposed to, so that everybody uses it, needs it. It's there for them.
Right. And it's good that we have this, and there's a lot of good actors out there too. But sometimes there's a few bad actors that.
Well, you know what they say about one bad apple?
Yeah, does it rot in everything else?
It absolutely
Wow.
does.
Okay.
You can catch them.
Nice saying.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so tell me, we've been working a lot together.
Yes, sir.
Your organization's, a lot of your organizations supporting my race for re-election. And this is kind of a unique situation where you have labor and you have business supporting my race. So I got to ask you, what brings you on board?
Well, that's easy. You look at the infrastructure needs of the state of Washington. Back when we worked together for, I think it was 3 or 4 years before we even passed the 2015 transportation package. Our state at that time, and this was 2015, needed $50 billion to get our roads, our infrastructure, our maintenance, operation, and preservation up to where it needs to be, where we could get graded as an A. we chipped away at it. We came in at about 16 billion, which is a great start. But there's still a lot out there. There's still infrastructure needs that we have. I would like to personally see us come back and try to get the maintenance, preservation, operation side a little more. We have a lot of roads and bridges that still need a tremendous amount of attention.
Yeah, you're right. There's, in fact, I was talking to the engineers out there in a lot of our bridges. If we continue to fail on maintenance, they're going to fail on us.
Absolutely.
And hopefully we can do something about that. And that package would help quite a bit. There's still existing demands out there, but we could always use more help.
Well, one of the really nice things about that package, we were able to go in and the infrastructure that we needed down in, you look at South King and Pierce County, 167 to 509, all the major infrastructure we need to get people moving so they're not sitting in the parking lot of 405 and I-5. We were able to raise that money, and we're starting to go forward on those projects. And we have more to do. As you know, down south, Vancouver, Washington, the I-5 bridge down there, those bridges one of them's over 100 years old now.
Right.
The other one's right behind it. I mean, they're not even, the pilings aren't even into bedrock, they're into sand. So, and that's the upper one, that's the older one. If it goes down in an earthquake, when we get that earthquake, it's gonna take out both those bridges. It's gonna dramatically impact Washington farmers, everything that's coming up from California, the things that come from Canada that go down into California. So, I don't quite remember the numbers on that, but it was huge. I think it was $40 million a day if that bridge goes down.
Yeah,
as far as
it's a lot of money, and that it takes a hit when those things fail. I think the great thing too about some of the transportation packages, and I think back in the past, it was back in 2000. I wasn't in the legislature, but I think 2005, 2004 maybe. There were some transportation packages, but because they passed, because we had some construction out there, gave us a little protection of the recession. So it's nice to have something there, keep people working, keep Washington moving ahead.
Well, it absolutely insulated us. I mean, you look at it, we were able to get through 2008, 2009, and 2010, things were starting to get better. Obama had come in and was able to shore things up and bring it back from the edge of a disaster. And that helped get us. Now, did we lose a lot of members then? I think we lost 2,500 members during that downturn. And they were the members that had the most experience, but they were able to retire, and they'd run out of unemployment benefits. So they went ahead and retired early. Now, they may have taken a little bit of a hit but on their retirement, but they had no other choice. And this could have been a whole lot worse here in the state of Washington had been for that. Yeah. Now that we have this transportation package in 15 years, then you look at the ST3, the 54 billion there, you're looking at 25 years. We have set ourselves up here in the state of Washington and the taxpayers to get through this. If we get a hard time, and you know that the stock market's going to bounce back, trying to survive this president is going to be a challenge also. We're trying to work with him. I wouldn't say that we're close to this White House at all, but we're trying to survive it. He's gone after Davis-Bacon, which is here, the national Davis-Bacon, which is the equivalent of prevailing wage here in the state. And he's also Rand Paul's trying to get a national right to work law across the president's desk. So we're trying to survive this. And we have insulated ourselves in the things we've done in the last 2 years.
And you know what you're talking about, because you haven't been in this position the whole time. You actually came up from the beginning. You were out around the streets. You were doing that stuff.
I was in the field. I worked concrete, and I worked for Clear Channel, Ackerley billboards for 10 years. And then I went into compliance for 6 years, and then they asked me to go into do the political legislation.
Right.
So
getting those bills passed, and I know you do some negotiations too. So
I do help out with that. It's not my main job, but I do help out with that. Working with the contractors, getting those relationships built up, and the trust, and working together, and trying to make things as good as possible for our members as we can.
Well, Billy, thanks a lot. Thanks for coming.
Anytime.
Well, maybe we'll bring you on again on Just Talking with Steve Hobbs. We'll talk about fishing. I know you got a boat.
When I get time, we do that too.
All right, man. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
It's always such a great boss.
Hey, whoa, gnomes. Oh,
y'all right there?
Whoa,
Y'all right there?
sorry,
friends?
Man, I tell you, I'm just so tired.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. Now we've been getting early in the morning, sign waving, and then doorbelling, and then,
Yeah.
man,
You
I tell you,
okay?
I think I'm okay.
Yeah. You need
I just crazy dream
need
about
some
gnomes.
coffee.
Yeah.
Lots of
probably.
coffee?
Lots of coffee.
Lots of coffee. Well,
Lots of
you
coffee.
know, I hope you're all right, first of all. Second of all, I had a great time listening to that conversation. Billy Wallace is always awesome,
He is awesome.
and Labor is awesome, and I'm really glad that we could have him on.
Yeah. And hopefully we'll have more folks come in and we'll do interviews with them. And you'll get to know not just Billy, like you just heard, but other people around the community and people who are doing great things for the state. But we can't keep up this good work that we've been doing unless you turn in your ballots.
Yes.
So don't forget to do that.
As soon as possible, right now, if you haven't done it yet.
That's right. You just fill out your ballot and then you put that stamp on it, right? What?
No.
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 What?
No.
No stamp?
No stamp.
And why is that?
Well, I think maybe you had something to do with it. They passed this whole voting rights thing.
Oh.
You know, no postage.
No postage. Right.
Yeah,
I
no-
did do that.
No postage needed.
This guy right here
Don't worry about that stamp. You don't need it.
saved you some sense. Common sense.
Yeah.
Huh?
Common sense, no stamps.
That's right.
That's their
That's
new
right.
catchphrase.
So I think that's all we got.
Yep, that's it. Get
Oh.
those ballots in.
Yes, and don't forget you can contact us at info@electhobbs.com, and you can reach us on our phone 425-334. 5524. See, you know I am a little tired. We also have a Facebook page, Friends of Steve Hobbs. By the way, make nice posts, not mean posts. There's just too many trolls out there. But if you want to be mean and throw a couple of insults my way, I would suggest you do it privately by message. That would be the best way to tell me off. Because it's just so mean when you put it right there and everyone else sees it. Just, wow.
You heard him. Message your insults
That's
directly to him.
Right, and remember, this is number one, or this, not this. So with that, I'll see you next week.
Oh, wait.
What?
Who paid for this?
Oh, that's right. You're absolutely right. It was paid for by a committee like Steve Hobbs, Democrat.